going to be my YouTube video about ghost stories that you can use at the campfire. And they're really creepy. They're actually about my nightmares or dreams or any other type of form of visual that I get in my, complete imagination. At the moment, the ghost story that I have for you right now is if you're asleep on the second story floor of your apartment and you are actually awake, but you're sleeping, you don't know it. You are walking around and you're just trying to figure out what's going on, You have your friend there and she's walking around and, like, hey, let's go do this, let's go do that, but it's like completely 3 a.m. in the morning. And you're like, no, I'm kind of sleepy. So you guys go to sleep. You walk into the back bedroom and you see somebody staring into you out the window and you're just like, what the heck? You try to get away, you close the blinds and everything, you freak out. You're just like completely distraught. And you're like, oh my God, and then you find yourself sleeping again, and then you're in your friend's room and you're just like,
okay, so it's fine now. I'm sleeping, I'm cool. I have another bed. So yeah, I'm just tripping out, sleeping. I guess it was a dream.
And then all of a sudden your friend wakes up and she's like, and then you're like, oh,
what the fuck is in the room?
And you're like,
what do we do? What do we do? Oh my God, there's somebody in the room.
You look and there's like some weird crouched over white thing in the corner. Kind of big, kind of medium sized, just staring at you with red eyes or white eyes mixed together. You're just like,
okay, this is not cool. Like, okay, what do I do? Do I grab the phone? Do I run out of the room? Do I go try to attack it with something? Like, what the fuck? Oh my God.
We were just so helpless at the time, and it was just so freaky, and it was gonna come after us, and then I woke up. And then I was just like, what's going on? But then, it was just a freaking dream. The dream was just really eerie because 10 a.m. later, 10 a.m. that day, I kept waking up. I could not sleep. I had dreams about things that are like, oh my God, you
only have decades of this earth. That's all you have is decades.
What do you mean decades?
You have to live your life now. You only have a few decades left.
I don't know if it's decades for me or if it's decades for the world, but that kind of creeped me out because at 10 a.m. in the morning, after a long night of tossing and turning and trying to sleep and waking up thinking there's something in the room, I freaking woke up and I made some breakfast and eggs. I get a freaking 00000 phone call at 10:23 a.m. And I try to answer, but it just went to missed call, and I didn't want to call a 0000000 number. It was kind of fucking nuts. I don't know what that was. It could have been anything. What if it was some kind of plain, phone call when you answer and there's nothing but static or silence, or maybe even like just a light buzz. It was just really insane. And I just did not understand. It was a mere coincidence that it happened. But that really freaked me out. I've been creeped out all morning. I don't know what kind of ghost story I just told you, but you can use that and you can scare all your freaking friends. Just say,
don't go into your bedroom at night because there might be something peering through the window with your half-open Venetian blinds and you're just looking through and they're staring at you. Or you can freaking fall asleep and wake up with something in the corner staring at you, crouched in the dark alleyway of your bedroom. You know what I mean? It's freaking nuts like that. It feels like you're walking out in your alleyway and you see stuff like that. It just freaked me out. Especially that weird phone call. I didn't call it back. I don't want to know what's on there. I don't want to know who answers the phone. I just did not want to call it 0 number. That's all I know. But whatever it was, I feel like there was something there at the moment. Because my friend that day, she didn't even sleep at all. She was tired the next day. She was completely drinking coffee after coffee. Usually 2 mugs of coffee, she would be hyper. But after 2 mugs of coffee, she made more coffee. And I was surprised. I was like, what's going on? Why are you making so many coffee? She was just laying there and stuff. And I was just asking her, are you sure you're okay? Did you sleep? She's like,
I slept, but I didn't sleep.
It was one of those things. She felt tired. she said she blamed it on the alcohol 2 nights before. I don't really believe that it was the cause because I wouldn't drink alcohol and I woke up hyper as fuck. I didn't even drink coffee. I don't even drink coffee and I'm hyper. There's something in here if it makes her tired because 2 cups of coffee should get you in the mood. Because if I had 2 cups of coffee, I'd be crawling on the wall right now. Crawling up on the ceiling like, what's up? I'm gonna go do a moonwalk on the ceiling like Michael Jackson. That's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? That's what coffee and energy drinks do to me. I don't know, other people might need it, but, you know, that's just me. So I don't know what the heck, you can use that freaking camp story with the ghost thing.
And if you like that video, you know, you can subscribe and stuff. And I can make a lot more, because I have a lot of horror stories. Freaking dark, sinister, Halloween type stories you can tell at the campfires. I'm very good at it. I'm awesome at it, so you could stay tuned for it. Because Halloween's coming right around the corner.